Today, I'm at Wichita State University's Performance Suite office, where I've put up 6 different nutrients on the wall to help educate our students as they come and use the space. And so today I'm going to give you a little broad overview of those nutrients that are in the diet. If you don't know what they are, well, hopefully you'll learn something today. I'm going to split them into categories. We do this a lot, categorize and subcategorize. On the right side, these 3 on the right are known as macronutrients. You've probably heard that before. Protein, fat, carbs, and fat. They're called macros because we need an abundance of them. They hold energy. Okay? Protein has 4 calories per gram. Carbs, 4 calories per gram. Fat, way more dense, 9 calories per gram. They do many roles in the body. Let's look at the protein. It's responsible for building tissues, producing hormones, giving us a little energy, supporting the immune system, transporting substances. These are 20 different amino acids that are uniquely put together in different arrays to produce a different protein. And that protein could be a muscle cell, or it could be a enzyme, as I said before. Many different roles. Carbs, they only really have one role in our body, and that's produce high intensity energy. So if we're going to run around or sprint or jump, we're going to use carbs as our energy source. These break down into glucose. Okay, mainly we get our carb sources from plant-based foods. And they help us sustain energy. We often talk about fiber when we're talking about carbohydrates, soluble and insoluble. We'll cover that in another video. Next up, fat. Okay, the energy dense nutrient. That's its main role to provide energy, but it also helps us insulate and our nerve function, staying our hunger and transporting different nutrients. We can categorize these into saturated and unsaturated, even polyunsaturated. We'll talk more about those. But we get these from plant and fat-based foods. On the left side of our nutrient list, we have water. Now this is kind of a category all on its own. It's so vital to our intake and our health. 6% of our body weight is water. So you can imagine there's a lot in us and we need to consume a lot. The recommended daily allowance is 1 gallon for a male and 3/4 gallon for a female. So quite a bit. But that's providing you're eating everything else to the regulations and exercising to the regulations, and that doesn't always happen. So we get this from any fluid that we intake. Often people get miscarried or misguided when they talk about caffeine and it being a diuretic, and even alcohol for that means. But if you talk about caffeine, just ensure you get more than 1 milliliter of fluid for every milligram of caffeine. So if you've got a coffee with 80 milligrams of caffeine, as long as that coffee is more than 80 milliliters of water, you're going to have a hydration effect, okay? So not quite as bad as people think, and actually we see some huge benefits of caffeine. Okay, micronutrients, vitamins and minerals, okay? So we break vitamins down into water and fat soluble. Do they come through the body in the water that we ingest, or transported through water, or do they come in through fat and there's fat soluble? Now there's a long list of these, and you can see these on my Instagram highlight page. So go and have a look and blow this up and you can see them. We'll talk more about those in future videos. As well as minerals and earthly elements, okay, that we need in a very small amount in our diet. We break these down into major, meaning we need more than 0.1 gram of it a day, or trace, less than 0.1 gram or 100 milligrams. Okay, these are mainly elements that we'll see. They are vital to our biochemical reactions. They don't have any calories, so there's no energy in them, but they help produce energy. They have enzymes or coenzymes that have different reactions in the body. And so yeah, that's the 6 different nutrients. No complicatedness, we're just here to educate. So if you have any questions, let me know, and we're going to get more information on future videos.